My little sister was asking me, I want to be a braider, or my daughter said she wanted to be a braider. These are 3 braiding hairs that I would definitely recommend. For 2025, these are all the products I would and would not use. This is not going to be like a serious video, but you seriously need to listen. I didn't want to do a video where we were just sitting down. I wanted to like lay down, get comfy, because this is like big sister to, you know, little sister. Become a braider in 2025. Pay attention. Get your notebook, get a pen, write these things down. Let's first start off with braiding hair. I really love the Outre brand, Sensational, and the Rua hair. Those are 3 braiding hairs that I really do love. My little sister was asking me, I want to be a braider, or my daughter said she wanted to be a braider. These are 3 braiding hairs that I would definitely recommend. If you want to know the reason why, I can get into that. Rua braiding hair is very soft, very easy on the hands, especially if you're practicing. Also dips very well, so definitely be careful when you're doing like Senegalese twists. The Outre hair, it comes pretty thick. I feel like you get a lot of hair in those packs. A lot of people say they're expensive, but I'm not gonna lie, sometimes when it's a little bit more expensive, the braiding hair works a little bit better. The Sensational braiding hair as well. The lengths come thick like root to tip. Love that. Love that. Sometimes we need that. We'll see, depending on what style you're gonna do, what hair you want to use. Give those 3 braiding hairs a try and see which one you like the best. You're gonna see like a little bit of a difference with each, but all 3 of those are ones I recommend. I know you're probably wondering, what gel do I use to braid? What gel? Girl, don't make it difficult. Shine and Jam works just fine. Like, you don't have to get too fancy. This is me personally. If I'm just starting out, like telling somebody what to do, you don't have to get too fancy. Use the red jar Shine and Jam. Don't use the yellow one. Don't use the purple one. Don't use the orange one. Don't use the green one. Just go ahead and use the red one. It works on everybody. Everybody. You are working with stitch braids, or maybe a 4C texture, or maybe like more of a texture that doesn't move as swiftly or smoothly as you want it to with the Shine and Jam. The only other braiding gel I recommend is the Neo braid gel. I will leave it on the screen so you know exactly what it looks like. You know exactly what you're looking for. Yes, it is a little bit expensive, but I definitely recommend it. I definitely recommend it. Works great. Do not purchase the lock-in gel. That purple black jar, don't buy that. Don't buy that. Put that down, save your coins. It will like give a white cast if you don't use it properly. Put it down. You're not there yet. And I don't even think that is for braids. I think it's for locks specifically, but I don't even know locticians who use that, so I'm not sure. It's from me to you. Okay? You're at the end of the day, you're gonna do what you want to do, but these are what the tips that I want you to use to succeed. Now, when it comes to the combs, get you a right toe comb with the precision part. I think that's what it's called, a precision parting comb. There's 2 different ones. I'll leave them on the screen, but you want to get the right toe comb with the metal end and the precision part. Go ahead and get that. It's gonna leave it extra crispy. The more you use it, the more you'll understand how to use it. I'm gonna get into other videos because this right here is gonna be a series. So if you wanna make sure that you get all the tips and tricks and know everything you're doing as a new braider, you're gonna have to follow all the videos that I'm putting out. You gotta keep up. Okay, next we're gonna be talking about like moisturizing and blow drying the hair. So if you're blow drying someone's hair, let's say like, oh, they're like, oh, I washed my hair last night. So it's a little bit, you know, matted up a little bit, and they just take it out of the cap, take it out of their bonnet, take it out. First of all, you don't want to brush dry hair. Don't do that. If somebody's hair is matted up and I know I need to blow dry it to get it like a little bit smoother, just to like detangle it back out a little bit, you want to add a little bit of moisture. This is what I do. I use something called braid remover spray. I only use the beeswax. This is a bonus. A lot of people don't know that I do this. A lot of people don't do this, but it helps as a detangler. This will help as a detangler like instantly. So when you go to blow dry, you're not like snagging on people's hair. You don't want to like really blow dry like dry hair. If it's already been blow dried, you kind of want to add a little bit of something back to it and then go ahead and like blow dry. Definitely recommend this step. This is like a bonus, like a gem. Like I don't even see other braiders do this. From me to you, you're welcome. You can also use other heat protectors. It's a heat protector that I feel like smooths the hair very well. A lot of people use it mostly for straightening hair, but I'm going to leave it in this video just in case. It leaves the hair very shiny. Love it. Don't use too much of it or it will get oily. I haven't blow dried my hair in a while, but when I used to put like hair lotion in it. Definitely recommend the Sacred hair lotion from Beyonce. Yes, it is expensive, but that hair lotion is tea and you get a lot out of the bottle. You don't even need to use a lot when you're doing it on people's hair. Like I'll use a little bit, put it on the hair just to moisturize the hair a little bit, and you can blow dry it out. Perfect. Adding a little bit of moisture back into the person's hair before you start braiding it. It's tea. Now, as far as clips, I really like using those clamps. I think they're called like alligator clamps, something like that. I don't really know. But I can show you a picture of what they look like. You can use those, and I also like using the flat like clips. I'm gonna put a picture of it because I don't know how to describe it, but they work very well. They work very well when you're like partying and want like, I don't know how to explain it. You're gonna need it though. Like the clamps, the alligator clamps, the ones that are like this, you're gonna want to use those to move a lot of hair out of the way and like hold it there. And then for the flat ones, you want to kind of use those when you're just doing maybe like want to put a small section of hair out of the way. So those work really well. So when you're dipping the hair, I personally like using an electric kettle. You don't have to use like, you could use the electric kettle and then pour it on the person's hair and then have it dumped into like a plastic container like some people do. I personally don't do that. I just dip the hair from the kettle, and the bottom of the kettle does not get hot. Like it's electric, but it won't get hot. So you can sit it on like surfaces, but you have to be careful if you put that electric kettle down. Okay, you have to be very careful. It doesn't burn or anything on the bottom of the kettle. Dipping the hair, always make sure that there is a towel draped around the person's like shoulder. Electric kettle, I always get them from like Amazon or something, and I don't use that kettle for other things. So when people come to my house trying to use that electric kettle, I'm like, that ain't for that. Use my real kettle. I have an actual kettle that goes on the stove, but don't use my electric kettle to do hair, to make your tea. Don't do that. So I know a lot of people like using the like little wristlet things that you can put like the gel on. I don't like that because it gets kind of messy, because sometimes I just do too much moving around and the gel just gets on me, my clothes, on them by accident. It's just a mess. I really don't like it. I don't prefer it. Prefer to put the gel on my hand either. I don't know. It's just weird. I don't like doing that. What I do recommend and what I did in school is basically you just take like some type of spatula or disposable spatula. You scrape out the gel you need. Obviously, you don't know how much you need, but you just kind of guesstimate and put it on like a paper towel. Put it there and then just pick from that. You don't really want to go from the jar to the person's head to using the jar and somebody else's head. That's just not what's preferred. Okay, now this is going to be the last thing we're going to talk about. Let's talk about those braiding racks. A lot of people love using the braiding racks. They're threading, like sewing things. I really don't know, but they were originally used for like threading and sewing and stuff like that, to hold on to the threads and stuff or whatever. The rack I used to have, I had a standing one that kind of turns, but it did not hold enough hair. I would always have to like re-put in more hair. Now all I use is a flat surface and a towel. I just get a regular size bath towel and I lay the hair down. I have plenty of videos. I will link it somewhere on the screen or down below for you. And I just sit the hair on top of the towel and I close the towel up, sit all my stuff on top of the towel, the gel, maybe a bottle of water, the clips, the comb, everything I need is on top of the towel, and I just pull the hair from the towel, and it is the most easiest thing ever, and it's easy to clean. It's like easy. I like the whole braiding racks get on my nerves. They're so in the way. Like I just don't have time for the rack there, the table there. It's just too much stuff already in the way. So it just keeps the floor clean. Just use one table, one stand, and it has 3 drawers and it holds everything I need. I'll put a picture on the screen of what it is. Now it does not roll around. I definitely recommend to get you one that rolls around and maybe that locks so that it doesn't move when you use it, but that's what I use. Yeah, a towel. Those are all the products I would use as a braider. Comment down below any questions you guys have. If you are a new braider, if you're looking to braid somebody's hair or any of that, comment down below. Like, we can talk in the comments. Let me know what's tea. This is going to be a series, so there's going to be more to come. Let me know what kind of video you want me to make next, but I do have a list of videos I will be putting out. So far, I have about 4 videos I need to do. So I will see you guys in the next one. These are going to be weekly. Hope this video has helped somebody. Love you guys. I want you to win and be successful in 2025. I know we can do it. I know we can do it. I know we can. Okay? Love you.